Hi, I'm Mary, and this is my story. 3 years ago, I was completing my residency and trying to decide what the next step for my career was going to be. At the time, I had two opportunities that I was debating between. The first one was at the same place that I had done my residency. It was a place I really enjoyed. I was comfortable there, I loved the people that I worked with, and I was close to home. The other option was here in Mishawaka. I knew ultimately that was going to be the decision that would be better long-term for me. I was going to have to move about 2.5 hours from my family and move to a city that I didn't have any connections at. This decision continued to weigh on me. I just remember just feeling my shoulders just weighed down and feeling the stress. And eventually one night it got to me and I was getting ready for bed and I just started crying. I wasn't sure what to do. I tried praying, but I couldn't really come up with the words. So I ended up turning on some Christian music. I put shuffle, and one of the songs that came on was Battle Belongs by Phil Wickham. And the part of the song that stuck out to me was where it said, "Every fear I'll lay at your feet, I'll sing through the night, oh God, battle belongs to you." And I just remember after that lyric just feeling the weight get lifted off of my shoulders and just this peace that I couldn't explain or I hadn't ever experienced before. It was just God's way of telling me that I didn't need to pick the comfortable option. I was able to lay my fears at His feet, surrender it to Him, and He would protect me in that decision. So a few months later, I moved to Mishawaka for that job. I moved in on a Thursday, and that Sunday I came to St. Mark for the first time. The first song that was played was Battle Belongs, and I just had immediate goosebumps. And afterwards, that same peace that I had felt earlier, I just felt it again. I kind of just smiled to God because I just said, thank you. That was the exact reassurance I needed to know that I was exactly where God was calling me to be. And since then, I've been able to find a small group here that I would now consider family. I have found some mentors and some women in the church that have guided me along the way, and I've also met my husband since moving here. I just would say for any of you that are trying to make a decision that you just present that to God and allow Him to speak direction into your life, whether that be through a song, through a mentor, through a friend, or just this unexplained peace. I just promise though that if you choose the path of Jesus, it'll change everything.